So this last one I want to talk about now is what we are all guilty of, and this is one of the things that causes our hair to flake all the time. I am even guilty of that as well. Hello lovelies, how are you all doing? And welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing great. In case if you're new here, my name is Jen Abby and you're highly welcome, okay? And also thank you for subscribing. So today's topic is why gel leaves white residue on the hair. Guys, it can be very, very annoying, right? After taking care of your hair, gelling it to your taste, and as soon as it dries, it starts flaking. So we're gonna be talking about why it happens and what you should be doing, okay, to control it. So I've gotten a couple of messages from my subscribers here to recommend the best gel that does not flake. So guys, sometimes it's not the gel that is causing the white residue on your hair, rather it's the way you apply it, okay? So we're gonna be talking about what you are doing wrong and what you should do rather to fix it. So it doesn't matter any gel, okay? If you do this I'm gonna talk about today, you're gonna be getting your gel not flaking each time you use it, because this is what I do all the time. So even if I recommend the gel I'm using today, if you don't apply it the way you're supposed to apply it, it will still end up shattering into 1,000 pieces and thereby leaving white residue on your hair, okay? So without wasting of your time, let's get to it. Did you know that there is a polymer molecules within your gel? So these polymer molecules is what helps your coils, to clump together as it dries. So these polymers provide transparent cast, as you can see here, this gel. So the polymers provide this transparent cast, okay, that gives you the, the hold needed for lasting style, okay. But the problem is these polymer molecules are not flexible. Yeah, that actually means they can break into 1,000 pieces at any point in time and flake, okay? So guys, let's talk about what you're actually doing wrong that is making your gel to flake and what you should be doing to get the best out of your gel, okay? So the first thing that may lead to your hair flaking when it dries is when you apply gel on a hair that is dry, okay? If you apply gel on a dried hair, when the gel dries, it's gonna break into 1,000 pieces and thereby leaving the white residues everywhere, all right? So make sure that when next you want to apply gel, your hair is wet enough to hold the gel properly. And secondly, make sure that your hair is properly washed to remove every remaining residue that may come from your shampoo or your leave-in conditioner, okay? Because these chemicals may react with your gel, okay, to leave white residues when it dries. It's very important that you wash it properly. Another thing again you shouldn't be doing is applying too much gel on your hair, okay? Because if it dries, it's going to leave white residues on your hair. So what you should do to stop that is to make sure that your hair is wet. Like I said before, is wet enough so that small product can go a long way, all right? The liquid in your hair will help to absorb the gel to get to the root of your hair, all right? So a little will go a long way to get into the right places, get into the root. So when the hair is drying, it will dry from the root to the top, not from the top, because if the hair is not wet enough to get to the root, the gel will not get to the root. It will only dry up here and it's gonna break. So, and once it breaks, it's gonna be leaving white residues on your hair. So another thing again you may be doing wrong is how you section your hair before applying the gel. Make sure that you section the hair into smaller parts, okay, before you apply the gel, so the gel will get to the right places, all right? So when it dries, it won't flake. So this last one I want to talk about now is what we are all guilty of, and this is one of the things that causes our hair to flake all the time. I am even guilty of that as well, okay? Too much touching of the hair once the gel dries. All right, we do this because sometimes it scratches and we have no choice than to scratch it, and when your hand keep on going to your hair that's already gelled, you will end up breaking the bonds and thereby causing it to flake. For example, it's just like a mirror that is hanging and looking beautiful, all together, and the mirror falls down. What happens to the mirror is gonna break into 1,000 pieces, and that is the flake. It flakes. So that's what happens to your hair. Your hair have clumped together. Now you putting your hand in it is gonna tear it apart and start causing all these white residues from it. So also using comb when you apply gel that's already drying can also cause it to flake, because sometimes you want to do some adjustments, maybe around the edges here and there, and then doing that can break the bonds, which will now cause the gel to flake. All right, so these are majorly the things. If you can control your hand whenever you apply gel on your hair, try to control your hand from going to your hair all the time. You're gonna have a long-lasting gel that does not flake. So if you're gonna carry your gel for some couple of days, make sure you wrap it properly before you go to bed, so it not end up shattering it into 1,000 pieces before morning. Okay, so that's it, guys. All right, for those of you that are asking me to recommend the best products, guys, there is no best product out there. Don't be deceived. Like I said before, it depends on how you apply it. Okay, but that doesn't mean I don't have a particular product I use. So this is the product I use all the time. This particular product, this is the green container, because this eco gel comes in different colors, but I prefer this green container. I don't know why. I've used other products and I still get good results, but I'm used to this particular one. Maybe because of the color of the container enters my eyes. Every other eco gel still gives me the same result. And also be careful when buying, because I think there is fake. Like, people have told me there's fake of it. I don't know if that's fake or not fake, but all the time I've been buying it from different stores, I still end up getting the results I'm supposed to get. So try the steps I've given you and let me know what you think in the comment section. Okay, I am not promoting anything for anybody, but if the company thinks it's okay for them to give me something, I won't mind, I will collect. But this is what I use all the time on my kids' hair and on my hair as well, so feel free to get one. Okay, it's very nice. I use it all the time. All the eco gels I've used, I still end up getting good results. All right, so like I said, your application is what you should be mindful of. I think it's where the problem is. If you do it right, you're gonna get the right results. So thank you guys for watching, and watch out for my next video. Bye.